What is going on? Welcome to Saturday Night Sports Betting Tips. I guess it's our first time trying this, so bear with us in the comments, please. We're just kind of in the Wild West right now. We're just going to share some of our best takes, best picks, try and see if we like some parlays. So with that, how's your weekend going before we get in? I guess.
I'm doing good. My daughter called me for like 5 minutes today, and then was like, okay, I'm gonna go. And then she just hung up, and I was like, what? No. Called her back. She's like, I'm sorry, Dad. I just hit the button on accident. I was like, you gotta give me kisses and say goodbye. You know what I mean? Like, you can have a short phone call, and you can go back to playing Roblox. I get that, okay? But you got to end the phone call right. And she said she was gonna call me back. She didn't.
I just thank God I don't know what Roblox is. So,
yeah, you do a lot of babysitting, so you're gonna find out real soon once that kid gets some technology in his hands.
Yeah, that's what. It's a Xbox game or something.
Well, it's on a lot of different systems.
Oh, okay.
Just want to give a shout out to Dawn. She says,
Dawn,
new look.
Judging by your profile picture, you probably know what Roblox is, I'm assuming. So
she's got some girls. She's a 49ers fan with a couple amazing daughters. And Dawn, don't you have a husband who is a Raiders fan? I can't remember.
She does say my daughter plays Roblox as well, so
it's a staple among children. And adults, some adults.
But yeah, how was the Friday night show? I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I was out with my wife all night. Got home at 10 o'clock. Got called into work. Was at work until 2 o'clock, and then yeah, so that sucked.
No, we had a good show. And then David McNiner had his show. I'm sure it was as good. I only lasted about an hour, and then I was like, I got to get some sleep.
At the late night show.
Yeah, the late night after party. But yeah, that's what we did. It was a good times.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. I was just closing some apps because my nephew was playing on the computer. So I had about 10 calculator apps open at the same time.
That's handy.
Anyways, do you want to get into some of our picks for the weekend?
Yes.
Okay, I guess what we can start off by doing is we'll both go against the spread, obviously. And then we'll just go down each game and say what game we like, if that's cool with you.
Yeah.
So I guess first one, we got the 49ers minus 2.5 at Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I think I like the Steelers +2 here.
Yeah, me too. I like the Steelers by 3. But
you know what I mean? I think it's going to be close by 1 point. Either that or the Steelers win. So I think the safest bet here would be to go Steelers. So just to be totally honest, first game of the year last year, I was like, oh crap. I went to Angels of the Wind Casino and put my bet down, and it was on the Bears to come within, I can't remember how many points, and they ended up winning. So my team lost and I ended up winning. I wasn't placing that bet to think that the Niners were going to lose. I was just expecting the point gap to be smaller than what was out there. So yeah.
I think I noticed it moved because I think it was at -1.5.
Yes.
Earlier in the week before Bosa signed. So.
Which that right there is tough, That right there is a coin flip. At 1.5 to me, oh man, that's a coin flip to me.
I don't know. I still like the Steelers winning this game outright by 3. The Steelers on opening day are great. They're like, I believe I heard somewhere it was like they were 8-1 in the last home openers. So, and we all know the Niners have kind of started slow the last couple of years. So, history just kind of tells you that I think the Pittsburgh Steelers might squeak one out here.
Yeah.
If history any indication. Let's go with Panthers at Falcons, and the Panthers are giving 3.5 points. Atlanta's favored by 3.5. I'm really going with the Falcons here. I think this is a touchdown game.
Me too. It might even be more than a touchdown. The Falcons are one of those teams. How to put it? This year might be their Seahawks season last year, where they started coming on. You know what I mean? They've been in this rebuilding for a minute now. It's taken them a while to get to where they're at. But I think they were where your team was at the start of last season. I think this is their coming out season where everybody, has to give them their dues,
Yeah, and I think Bijan with that run game is going to be hard for the Panthers to stop. So,
and they just got a new head coach. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yep. So they've had a turnaround as far as coaching in the last couple of years. They might have talented people on their team, but no one is in a groove yet, I don't think.
Yeah. Texans giving 9.5 points at Baltimore. 9.5 is just a lot of points, but if there's one game that's going to be a blowout, it's going to be this week.
Not necessarily.
Sorry, if there's one game that's going to be a blowout, I think it's this game.
Okay. I'm not saying D'Amico Ryans is 9 points. This is tough for me because I think D'Amico Ryans has got a team who believes that they can run through a wall. Okay.
Oh man, their talent is pretty diminished.
It is, but that doesn't mean anything when you can't tell somebody who doesn't know they can't lose that they're supposed to lose. You know what I mean? They don't know that they're supposed to lose. They'll just go out there and accidentally win a game. So it should be a blowout. It should be. I'm going to go with the Ravens, but still, I think this could be close because you also have to understand the Ravens are doing they have a new offensive scheme too.
Mm-hmm.
So not everybody is as well versed in the scheme just like that. The only thing that Baltimore has is that defense that's used to playing hard and playing tough and flying around fast. So I don't know.
Give me Baltimore. I'll take Baltimore.
I'm just saying, if you want to be real risky on a parlay, I'd put the Texans in there
at 9.5.
Yeah, because if that one hits, bro, that's gonna that was gonna rain money down on you. I wouldn't put them in all your parlays. Just have one that's like a home run hitter one.
Oh, you think the Texans outright money line?
Yeah, they could win the game.
So if you want to put, let's say you put $50 on the Texans to win this game, which I think is
I would never do that.
Bet.
I would never do that.
I think it's a terrible bet, but to win 170.
No, I would I'd probably put like a $5 parlay, and I'd probably put this is one of the 4 teams or one of the 5 teams. Sorry.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? One of those, hey, this could win me a crap ton of money. You know what I mean? Like this is just a, a $5, it's like a lotto ticket. You know what I mean? Like the chances of winning are very slim, but if it comes through, baby.
Yeah, and we'll build some of those after we do our picks too. So we'll build a couple parlays for the people. So I don't know what just happened there. Can you see my screen still?
Yes, I can. It's really tough though. I need to be watching it myself. I need to have my own thing going.
Sorry.
You're good.
Next we have Bengals and Browns. Bengals favored by 1.5 points. I think the Browns win this game. Joe Burrow is 1-4 against the Browns lifetime. I don't know. Joe Burrow started slow last year with that loss to the Steelers in Week 1. What do you think here?
I actually think the Bengals are going to get this.
You think?
Yeah.
By over 1.5.
See, that could be the thing. It could be another 1-point game. I think. Oh, hey, watch yourself.
Yeah, my bad.
I think you could. I'm going Bengals here.
Okay. We got the Bucks at Minnesota. Minnesota favored by 5.5. I think Minnesota dominates this game. It's at 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. Eastern. Kirk.
Non-prime
Kirk,
time.
Yeah, the opposite of prime time. Kirk. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Vikings are going to dominate. The Buccaneers are starting Baker Mayfield, so I'll take that minus 5.5.
Obviously, any given Sunday, a team can show up, but
especially Week 1 too.
Yeah, dude, we seen some crazy stuff like the Cardinal. Well, we'll talk later. This next one coming up, this could be a crazy game. Who knows? But yeah, Tampa Bay, I don't think they have the resources to really do something unless the Vikings come in and they're 100% off. Yeah, I'm going Minnesota Vikings.
So you're right with we'll go next. Cardinals at Commanders. Commanders favored by 7, obviously at home. I think the Cardinals are going to lose.
Right.
I think they might cover the 7. And I know it sounds stupid to say because what have we seen from the Cardinals? All being like this game, the Cardinals should have no reason being in it. But for some reason, I just have this weird feeling they're going to lose by 6 or 5. I think they're going to lose. I don't think they're going to cover. I don't think the Commanders are going to cover.
The Commanders could also coug it.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
For anybody who doesn't know Washington college football, the Cougars are notorious for Washington State is notorious for having a good year or a good team one year and they get to the Apple Cup and they just suck. They shit the bed. And it's called couging it.
What do you think here? The smart choice would be to go to the commies minus 7.
No, I understand that, but I think this is. I feel that everybody's been told that Arizona Cardinals ain't shit. And I actually think the Washington Commanders are one of the closest teams in the league. They have a chance to getting a win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. The Commanders are expected to make improvements. I guess Howell is supposed to be all right. Their quarterback.
Can we just say
their defense should be good. Just on paper, they should be good, but they haven't played good the last couple of years.
exactly? All you're telling me is that they should be better than what we've seen from them, and to think that we're going to see anything else might be crazy. So I'm thinking, I'm just thinking Washington Commanders floor versus Arizona Cardinals ceiling. You know what I mean? And I think they match up. You know what I mean? There's a place where they overlap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Commanders, but
don't be shocked.
Don't be shocked. See, like in that parlay I was talking about, that crazy, you put the Arizona Cardinals in that. You know what I mean? You can hit a home run if both them happen. Man, that'd probably be worth a lot of money in that parlay.
Yeah, well, we can do the math right after this.
Yeah.
Titans at Saints. Saints favored by 3. I think the Titans win this game. I don't know. Something's just telling me Derrick Henry's going to go off week 1. What do you think? I got the Texans +3.
I'm going to go the Saints.
With Carr. And Michael Thomas is healthy. I don't know. Something in my guts. Just give me the Saints.
It's
+3.
not just Carr. It's that team. They kind of got gutted on their defensive line. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I think everybody else has been there, and they feel they're better than what they've been talked about, and I think they want to prove it this year, especially now they got a guy like Carr, because they haven't really had winners there. Like, you got Taysom Hill, but he's not a real quarterback. People are like, can we just get a pro?
Yeah, he's tight end. He's actually listed as a tight end right now.
I know.
But anyways, you got the Saints. Jags at Colts. Colts favored by 4.5 points. I'm going to take Jaguars favored by 4.5 points. I'm going to take the Jags. I think they win by at least 7.
I
don't think Richardson is ready to start. I really don't.
I'm not saying he is, but I don't know if the Colts D can keep it close.
I don't think so.
I think it's a long shot, but this is, like I said, week 1, baby, week 1. This is we've got nothing to go off of. We got no yards, no nothing, no stats. This is all.
I don't think Anthony Richardson's ready to be in the NFL, to be honest.
Oh, jeez.
Not be in the NFL. I don't think he's ready to be a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Okay.
I think they should have sat him for a year. He was super inaccurate in college. He looks good in the preseason, but who's he playing against in preseason? So, yeah.
They ever figure out what is what's his name? The running back? What's his name?
Yeah, he's out. He's out for at least 4 weeks.
Yep.
So, yeah. I'm taking the Jags.
Jags.
-4.5.
Yeah.
Now this one's interesting. The Eagles at New England. I think New England's kind of, people are saying Belichick's on the hot seat. I don't think so. I think that's insane to put Bill Belichick on the hot seat. I think that's just media talking. But the Eagles are only favored by 3.5. I get it. This game's at Foxborough. In actuality, the Eagles should win by 14 points. But it's Bill Belichick you're going against, so give me the Eagles. I think the Eagles win by a touchdown.
Also, the Eagles have a new offensive coordinator.
And defensive coordinator.
I just I think defensive coordinators can fill in better unless you're changing the whole scheme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like going from a 4-3 to a 3-4. So I think, offenses are a little more trickier and that can kind of give you a slow start.
Yeah, but their offense is ran by their head. They have an offensive head coach.
I got you. That doesn't mean that, everything's the same. It
No,
doesn't
I
mean the
know, but
terminal.
it's
Yeah.
different. I think it's different when you have a defensive minded head coach hiring a new offensive coordinator than an offensive minded head coach hiring a new offensive coordinator, if that makes sense.
No, I get you. I'm just saying like there's still probably some things that aren't as good as they were at the end of last season. That's what I'm
Hmm.
saying.
Yeah, no,
When
I get you.
when you keep the same staff, you just kind of build upon,
Yeah, carry over.
So right. This could be a trap game. Yeah. This could be a hella week 1 trap game right here.
Yeah.
Should we have like a
So what?
trap game designation that's like maybe gives us more points or something if we call if we call it.
Yeah, I mean we can. We'll you know what we'll do after this? I'll go through our picks and then I'll create a pick 'em league with just me and you against the spread, and then we'll keep track of our bets throughout the year. So
All right.
all right. Um, I like the Eagles -3.5. I think they're going to take care of business. I think they're going to win by a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Eagles. It's
Uh,
too tinfoil hatty to just go out and pick the Patriots right there. As I
yeah.
know I picked the Eagles before in Corey's.
Um. Okay, so this is the Raiders at the Broncos. Broncos favored by 3.5. And I'm not saying the Raiders win. Maybe they do. I'm going with the Raiders +3.5. I think
I'm
this is a
going
close game. Division rivals. I think Sean Payton's not the answer because there's still drama in Denver. I'm gonna go Raiders +3.5.
Broncos. Mile
Broncos.
high.
Okay. Now this is what I think could be the trap game of the week here. Here is my Seahawks favored by 4.5
No,
points at home
not at
against the
all.
Rams. You obviously don't watch the Seahawks Rams too much because the Rams give us fits, even when they suck. Um, I'm
Which is
obviously I'm a homer. I'm taking the Seahawks. I think we win this game by 10. We should on paper, but don't be surprised if this is a 3-point game.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna go Seahawks.
-4.5 as well.
Yep.
Okay. Um, Next we got the Packers at Bears. Bears favored by 1.5. Um, I I think the Packers win this. I really do. Something's just telling me in my gut. Uh, the, the Bears were literally the worst team in the NFL last season. Um, I don't know. I think Jordan Love's got a little magic to him. I think they win this outright. They cover +1.5.
I'm going Bears. 1.5.
Okay. Next we got Dolphins at Chargers. Chargers are actually favored by 3 at home, even though they don't actually play home games. I'm going. I think the Dolphins are going to win this. I don't think they're just going to cover. I think they're going to win this game.
This is tough.
I think
I
Tua's healthy. Tyreek's
also
healthy.
I
Go
feel
ahead.
Miami is definitely has the definite chance to win this. And the thing is that it could be decided by 3 points.
Yeah, the line's right at 3. So if the Chargers win by 3, it's a push. You get your money back.
I'll go Miami Dolphins also.
+3.
I got a question.
Yeah.
You know what? Can I just switch to the over?
Yeah. I'll make
I'm gonna go with the over because
okay.
with these two offenses, I think the over is probably the best bet here than betting the money line.
The spread, you mean?
The spread, yes.
Yeah, it's 50.5, so that's 25 points each. Well,
Yeah.
26 and 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think over. But then again, defenses are dominant. Really, the first couple weeks of the league. But yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we got the Cowboys at Giants. The Cowboys are actually favored by 3.5 points. I think the Giants get this done. I think the Giants win this outright. And even if so, I think it's a 3-point game. I'm taking the Giants +3.5, even if the Cowboys win.
I don't like it.
You like the Cowboys?
I don't like the spread.
3.5.
Yeah. It's not big enough for me to take the Giants or to take the
Cowboys.
yeah.
I think. Yeah, this is a tough one because if it's a field goal game,
Yeah.
I think if the Giants win or if the Cowboys win, I think it's a field goal game. If the Giants win, I think it's a field goal game. I really think this should be a pick. I'm not gonna lie, unless they know something I don't, which they probably do. Obviously, they're FanDuel. I'm Joe Stevens. Um,
I'm gonna
so
go
uh,
I'm gonna go Dallas
go.
Cowboys -3.5.
Okay, and then last game of the week, we have the Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. The Bills are favored by 2.5. I don't think the Jets got it going. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills -2.5.
I'm gonna go Jets here.
All right. Um. Anyways, so yeah, why don't we build some parlays, huh?
Yeah.
So we can do anytime touchdown score parlay. I think is Kittle playing or not, or he's just questionable.
No. I don't think he's gonna play.
Okay. So I think CMC scores in this game.
Facts.
Right. Yeah.
He'll
think
probably
CMC
he might even get 2 scores. Like a rushing and a passing. Just so you know.
We got the Buccaneers and Vikings. I like Justin Jefferson to score. I really
Yes.
do.
I think that's going to happen.
Let's see who else I really like to score a rushing or receiving touchdown. I like Derrick Henry. I like Derrick Henry a lot to score against the Saints. And then let's see what's another lock.
Let's see.
I like if we're doing a 4-leg parlay here. You can get ETN. Let's see. I'll take Bijan Robinson. Okay. So with that, if all these guys score a touchdown, CMC, Jay Jettas, Derrick Henry, and Bijan, you put $5 in, you leave with 50. Obviously, you put $50 in, you leave with 505.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Let's check their weekly specials. Decide to remove all selections. You probably can't see this.
All right, give me one.
Kirk
Oh,
Cousins,
no,
Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow to combine for 6+ passing touchdowns. That's minus 115.
who is it?
Each team.
Which
Cousins,
quarterback?
Herbert, Cousins, Herbert, Burrow to score 6+ all combined.
That could happen.
Hey, I got to pause real quick. Sorry.
All right. Got to let out a fart, ladies and gentlemen. It's a shaker. No, he's on the phone. Probably about to call him into work. Anybody got any players they think are gonna score for sure this weekend? Rushing touchdowns, receiving touchdowns. Anybody's got some sure bets that they feel that are gonna happen? Please let us know in the chat. We appreciate everybody tuning in.
Sorry about that.
Back. Oh, you're good.
Yeah. So, let's see here. First touchdown score of the weekend. So this will be the 10 a.m. games. This is kind of a cool one. Got Alexander Madison, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry. I don't know. Part of me is thinking Jamar Chase might score the first touchdown this weekend. Okay, so say we get that at plus 3,000. Okay, we put $5 in, win 150. I like that. Who do you like? First touchdown of the weekend.
I don't know. It could be freaking anybody, dude.
I know. That's why this is fun. That's why the odds are very high on this, obviously.
Yeah. This is not something. This is not a way I would bet.
What are you thinking then? Let's go.
What other things they got?
We got weekly specials, star player props, parlay builder, popular, and then week one. So say you wanted, let's just go through your picks. Who do you think's going to win? Who do you think's going to lose? We'll just bet the money line on all these games, and then we'll turn it into a parlay. Or let's do 4. What 4 locks do you think there are to win?
Which ones did we all agree on? The Falcons and the Panthers, right?
Yeah, so Falcons, we had the Falcons winning.
Let's do Baltimore Ravens. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, we had them winning. No, I'm not going against the
Vikings.
spread here.
Vikings.
Yep. Commanders, I think they win. Or do you not?
Yeah, let's do Commanders.
Commanders. You took
that's
the Saints,
4.
The Titans. Okay. So that's 4. Say you want to put $50 on that, win 125. Yeah. I don't know. I just got.
Wait. Go back up. Go back up. Let's see. Who was the one I thought could be? Oh, go put Houston on there.
You think Houston's gonna win?
Well, just put Houston on there. Told you this would be one of them crazy ones. That home run hitter.
And then Arizona.
Then put Arizona on there.
And $5 to win $75.
See? That's that little banger. That's that little banger.
I don't know, dude. I don't think. I really don't think.
Oh,
I don't
hey,
know.
you
It's
want it
week one. It's week one. So who
week one?
knows?
Oh, is it raining? Is it going to be raining tomorrow? If it's raining tomorrow, then you shouldn't do this. But it's not raining. To bet for Purdy to score 2 touchdowns was like a moneymaker last season for me. I didn't make like a lot of money because I don't bet a lot of money, but you know what I mean? Like I was doubling my
Yeah.
money almost every single time. Almost every single time. It was like I'd put $5 down and I get $9 and something back. And I
Yeah.
just
Let's do
the the
player
extra
passing
money would
touchdown.
the extra money would pay for my parlay.
Yeah, over 1.5. You put $50. You get back $116. You put $5, get
Oh, that's not
eleven
what was
dollars and
happening.
60 cents.
$11? What it's saying 660.
Yeah, $11. So
Oh, okay,
bet
gotcha.
$5. Yeah, your cash out would be
Gotcha. Yeah.
And actually he's favored to throw under 1.5 touchdowns tomorrow. So
Yeah.
yeah, Pickett's over. Or no, they're both favored to score under 1.5 touchdowns.
I think it's going to rain tomorrow, so I think they're not going to be doing that. But I'm telling you, it's almost I can almost guarantee Brock Purdy is going to throw Christian McCaffrey a touchdown pass. And I'm telling you, Christian McCaffrey will probably run one in, and Brock Purdy will probably throw another touchdown pass to somebody else. So those are put in Brock Purdy to throw 2 touchdowns and Christian McCaffrey to
anytime,
rush one and receive one. Yeah. Let's see what
or
that
just
is.
anytime touchdown.
Sure.
So we'll do 2 touchdowns, and then we'll do Christian McCaffrey, do anytime score, CMC. Okay, bet $5 on that. So say you do 50 on that. Say you're feeling really good. Say you put in 50, you'd get back 191.42.
I'm telling you, that might be a winner.
Is that your lock of the week?
Sure, that'll be my lock of the week.
All right.
That's what I can speak on.
Sweet. Let's go back here.
What do you think's the lock for the Seahawks?
I'm looking right now. That's where I'm going. Go to more wagers. Let's go player passing touchdowns. I think Gino throws over 1.5.
Me too.
What'd you say?
Me too.
Yeah. And then anytime touchdown scorer, I will take. Give me Tyler Lockett. So put 50 on that. Get back 162.70. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, first touchdown scorer. If you like the Rams to score first, I put this Higbee on here. Put $5 down, win 70. Put $50, win 700. The Seahawks have tremendous trouble covering tight ends. I don't know what it is.
It's your defensive scheme.
Yeah. Yep. You're right.
Well, there's no real other way you can if it's a consistent problem. You know what I'm saying? You have different personnel. It's the scheme.
Mm-hmm.
And you could say it's the coach, but the coach is just coaching to the scheme. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, no, I got you. But Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like. He went the Shaw show went over half a rushing touchdown. So he went basically one or more rushing touchdowns on CMC for 5 on Prize Picks.
Oh, that I think that's a smart bet, Shaw. I think that's a real smart bet right there.
Unless he gets 2 screens, right? He
Well,
scores like
we're not gonna do screens so close to the red zone. Now he could run it out from like maybe 20, 30 yards if they did a screen, but
yeah.
usually he's either gonna run it in from like 10 yards out, or they're going to do a nice like behind the line of scrimmage pass play to him and he'll run it through you know what I mean? That's why I said I could see him running for one and receiving one tomorrow.
Oh, both.
Yeah.
Let's see what that'll pay. Say you're feeling risky, right? Go back to NFL. Go to San Francisco 49ers. So we'll just say to score 2+ touchdowns, right? We'll do Christian McCaffrey. That's plus 500. Put $5 on it, win 25. Put 50, win 250. Like CMC to score 2. I mean, that's
and Brock Purdy to throw 2 touchdowns, make that a
and
parlay.
Brock to throw 2 touchdowns. Let's see here. Player passing touchdowns over. Put $50. Win 505. Go place your bets, boys.
Gosh, man, Washington why can't you get your stuff together? Oh, what up, Seahawks Eddie?
What's going on, Eddie? You going to the game tomorrow? Or I think we talked about this. You're going on Panthers game. But yeah, man. Shasho says,
Yeah.
"Wow,
Get your money up, Shaw."
Shaw, go on Prize Picks right now."
No, you don't have to bet because we said it. We're just talking. But yeah, I wish Washington would get some things together so I could be betting. I could have my $5 bets. Like I don't bet a lot of money.
Yeah, me neither. That's my thing. I went this morning, watched some college football, and I did like $5, $10 bets all day, all morning until like 1 o'clock, and I made $4. Like it came out $4 on top.
There you go.
Yeah.
How to put this? I bet small and I lose small.
Yeah, that's my thing too.
I like to bet to kind of have skin in the game while I'm watching it.
Yeah, that's my thing too. You know, it made it a lot more interesting watching. God, who was I watching? Virginia and James Madison. He said over on the free half pass yards per tag. Josh Allen under 262 passing yards and CMC 1 touchdown. So, yeah.
Oh wow, that must be a really good parlay there, Shaw.
Yeah, so I think one on Prize Picks, they always give you the first one free. Like they did like Patrick Mahomes plus half a yard or half a yard. And we don't have that stuff here because everything's basically controlled. Well, it's by the reservations, but it's names like Caesars and MGM, so they don't really do stuff like that. And we can't do it on our phones. We got to go in person. So
Yeah, it sucks. I think I need to find the casino near me that has the betting, because there's some closer than the Angel of the Wind. I just like the Angels of the Winds because I've been there many times before. And me and my ex used to escape there at times, rent a room. uh, yeah.
yeah. What do you got? What do you got going on this week? What do you got going on tomorrow for the game? Are you streaming it? Are you just watching it on television? What you doing?
I'm working till 2.
You need to call in sick.
No, no, it's all good. It was my fault that I told my boss, I was like, yeah, so football season, I'm gonna need Sundays off, right? And then schedule came out and it was like, oh, you work Sunday. And I was like, oh. I was like, she obviously isn't as interested in football as me, so she didn't know when football started. So, you know, I gotta. It was my fault. I didn't follow through and letting people know dates and all this stuff, and so I'll be a man. I'll handle my biz. I'll come back home from work. I'll watch the game, condensed version.
Yeah.
I'll probably wait to check the score and just watch the game. Like,
That's so hard to do. That is so hard to do for me. I can't watch the game on replay. I can watch it after I know, obviously, after I know everything, but I can't. I just can't do it.
yeah, it's better when you just don't hear anything. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't hear anything, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, but with our phones these days, it is impossible to not hear anything, right?
Oh, that is true.
You gotta like shut your phone off all day. Then
Yeah.
make sure on NFL.com you have hide scores, and then as soon as you get home, you gotta do condensed replay. But you gotta make sure hide scores is on, because if you accidentally mess up and hide scores isn't on, you already see the final score, and you're like, why did I do that? So
Oh shoot. I would have gone in there and hit the button and been seen the score and been like, ah, I don't know.
yeah,
You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna check the score, just do that, and then come back and watch it. It'll be what it is.
yeah.
So I think I've finally figured out how I can stream my damn game footage from my phone finally.
Oh,
After
sweet.
spending, I don't know.
Hours.
No, not hours. Well, definitely I spent hours trying to work, but like, I don't know, probably about $60, maybe even more worth of equipment trying to get this happening. But
Sweet.
soon I will be going live like every night, playing a couple different games. One of them will be Mad Mobile. Yeah, you can catch me doing that. I've got 2 shows Thursday. I've got one with Ted at 2:30, No BS Ted, and then I've got the Bring the Heat podcast at 6:00, and then Wednesday I got a show with Anshul from the Shaw Show at 3:30 in the afternoon, and then we have our show at 6,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will probably be streaming Thursday Night Football. So get ready
Maybe
for
I'll
that.
join. It just depends. I probably will. It all depends on work, right? It all depends on work.
I'll probably stream Sunday Night Football too. I'll probably stream all the games. I'm probably just gonna do that.
We'll see my mood on Sunday Night Football. We'll see. It will definitely be. We'll see if I'm hungover already. Um, I'll be at the game. um, but yeah, no, we'll see. Tomorrow should be fun. I can't believe it's actually football season. It's like right here in
Finally.
front of of us.
Finally.
So
Now, if only the 49ers can come out of this weekend at the top of the division.
good luck. They're gonna be 0-1.
Hey, there's a chance. There is a chance, Joe.
It's actually impossible for them to be alone at the top of the division by the end of the weekend. Just because we play the Rams. So one of us are going to win. If we tie and you guys win, yes. So it's not impossible. I guess I lied. It's very, very improbable that you guys are alone at the top of the division by the end of the weekend.
You guys could be at the top of the division.
Yeah, we could. And the Rams could. The Rams could.
The Rams could, yes.
Yeah.
I hope you guys tie.
Like I said, it's possible. I mean, it's very improbable that you guys are alone at the top of the division, but it is definitely possible.
Imagine you guys tying with the Rams, and then we both have the same amount of wins in the division, except there's that tie there. We got the same amount of losses, but you guys got that tie there.
Yeah, exactly. I think ties are stupid. I'd never wore one just to weddings.
I think it should come to a shootout with kickers.
No.
Yeah.
No, not me, I think.
Shootout with kickers and walk them in like 5 yards.
I think the last quarter, the overtime quarter, should be endless until somebody actually scores.
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't want... How to put this? I don't want tired ass guys who are falling over each other already to have to play more. That could... Imagine if your team got in one of those games and played like, I don't know, two extra hours.
Bro, that's improbable.
Not impossible though.
Yes, you're right. It is not impossible.
How many times have we seen stuff that we're like, oh my God, that'll never happen again? Your team has situations where the probabilities were very improbable, but all of a sudden there was an onside kick and it just perfectly went right directly at the guy and he dropped. You know what I mean? There's like, things can happen.
Yeah. What's your, before we get off here, I do want to ask you, what is your final score prediction for your team?
I don't know. I don't know who's shown up.
I don't care who's shown up. I want to know the final score.
I think it's a 1-point game.
1.
Yeah.
What's your score?
21-20.
Who's the winner?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I'm going Niners, but I have a feeling the Steelers will win this one.
Yeah, I'm going 31-21 Seahawks.
31-21?
Yep.
All right.
31-21 Hawks.
All right. You got anything going on this week?
Oh, we got to get with Candace. We'll do a show of reactions. First game. I got you on Wednesday. I'm hosting the early edition of the Friday night pregame podcast or whatever we call it on Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then maybe I'll hop on and do some stuff. I don't know. It kind of really depends how Sunday goes. It really does. How tomorrow goes.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
It's like... It depends on how miserable and how good I'm feeling. If I'm feeling too miserable, I don't want to go on. If I'm feeling too good, I don't know if I want to go on either.
Right.
I want there to be some constructive criticism but not enough to where I feel like I want to throw my computer.
That's why I don't know. I just like the computer is like getting on here is my therapy.
That's what you were saying. Sorry.
Because I'm not throwing stuff. That costs money. I'm putting the fire to the people who I feel are responsible.
Yeah. It's just, honestly, it is hard for me to criticize, other than time management. It is really hard for me to criticize Pete after this many successful years. You know, I get it. He makes bad decisions sometimes, but after this many years, it is really hard to just, completely go
He's
balls to the
human.
wall. What?
He's human.
Yeah. So,
How do you not make mistakes?
well, the challenges for the challenges in the first quarter, disputing 1 yard to make it a 3rd and 3 instead of a 3rd and 4. Not saying that that's actually a thing, but he'll just dispute the dumbest calls that they have no chance on getting overturned, and he'll do it.
Yeah, I
Number
guess
one gripe.
that's the number one gripe, huh?
Yeah.
Situational.
Yeah, exactly. He's throwing it at the goal line in the Super Bowl. Anyways, do you? So, are you coming on tomorrow?
Coming on tomorrow. Oh, streaming?
Yeah, going on YouTube. You said after 2:00.
Yeah, I think I should be streaming the Sunday night game. I'll probably go on early and talk about my thoughts of the Niners game, and then straight into the Sunday night game.
Well, you know what? Maybe tomorrow after the Seahawks game will be a good time to do my first solo reaction. So maybe I'll do a quick little 5-minute video on what I thought.
Yeah, have you ever seen Grant Cohn's Good and Not So Goods?
Mm-mm.
You should look into that. You might want to do one of those from the games. It's like a minute and a half, and he just pretty much explains what happens, certain who did good and why they were on the good list.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes the bad, and then he explains who is on the bad list. So that might be something to do on location. You know what I mean? That'd be a kind of a cool thing to kind of do. If you do it under a minute, it'll also be a short. You know what I mean? And if you do it like this on your phone, then it'll be in the right format. So, and then you can come back home and do another 5-minute one that kind of go in depth and stuff like that at what you saw. I'm telling you, that might be the way to do it.
Yeah, definitely intriguing. So,
yeah.
Anyways, with that, sorry, I'm so freaking tired right now. I don't know why it's 9:00 and I feel like it's 2 a.m.
I'm tired
maybe
too.
It was what?
I'm tired too.
But yeah, with that, I think we're out. We will see you guys maybe tomorrow.
All right. Peace.